Dorking Wanderers have 5 games left to save their season, and there's no margin for error on their trip to nearby Aldershot, which is a concern given that the Hampshire side are sitting 8th in the table and they need to win most of their own remaining games if they're to make it into the playoffs this season. On the bright side, Wanderers did manage to beat the Shots 2-1 at home back in October, and the last 3 games have seen the wheels begin to fall off Aldershot's playoff drive. A defeat to York and a draw with Solihull preceded a 4-0 Good Friday smashing at the hands of Maidenhead that also saw today's hosts garner 2 red cards. So if ever there was a good time to come to the EBB Stadium, it might well be now, especially as Dorking's away form has been the most positive aspect of their season.
Just want to keep the ball here, Mauro, really. Just want to keep the ball, Josh. Just want to frustrate these a little bit. Yeah. All of our best performances this year, we've been in no hurry at all. I think we need to just slow down a bit and keep the ball. They're out of form. Obviously down here it's quite noisy. The fans are on their back a bit. So they're not in a great spot, the Oppo. But down here, on a big wide pitch, they've got threats that on this pitch, they can hurt anybody. Yeah, they're young. And they're a team that want the ball. They're not a team that want to have to find the ball. So our aim today is to really keep the ball. And we've almost got to be really strategical with not forcing the game until we need to. And just trying to create solid, good openings as opposed to force them. Right, that's the real instruction here. So this is the start of our 5-game running. That's where I am with it. It's a 5-game running. So the aim is to win the first of our 5, okay, today. That's the plan, right? Can we get back into that mindset where we've done really well, where we're absolutely professionally organised, we know our job, even in the warm-up, we think about our roles, and we just get it all right from the minute, from the off and the whistle. Okay, boys? All right? Good stuff. I was thinking earlier, if you finish in the National League playoffs, yeah, if you're 6th or 7th, or 4th or 5th, you need to win 3 games to get promoted. If you're 2nd or 3rd, you need to win 2. We've got 5 games. So my mindset sort of switched a bit and said, well, if I can convince the players that don't let the noise dictate what we're doing, and that is by far the most difficult thing. With 5 games, we've got, at the moment, more than enough time. And if we lost our next 2 games, we'd probably go into the playoffs, wouldn't we, and have to win all 3. That's a fact, because 9 points would see us safe. I'd be amazed if someone got relegated on whatever that is, 51, 52 points. So, yeah, I mean, it's all scenarios, and counting points doesn't really work. But you're asking the question, and my thing is there has to be an abundant focus on the matches as opposed to the scenario, because the scenario does drive the mentality if you talk about it too much or if you read about it too much.
Well, yep, this season expected to go down, so definitely on the up, and well, scraping in the playoffs at the moment.
How did that happen?
Well, some canny buying of young lads, really. Got a decent centre forward. Well, he's gone to Bristol City, but he's here until the end of the season, so right. We might do it.
When the football club went bust in 1992, we had no football club, and we lost our registration with the Football League. So in conjunction with a few others, including the current supporters club at that time, I was able to reform a new football club called Aldershot Town Football Club in 1992. We established ourselves 5 divisions below the Football League in what was then known in 1992, the Deodora League, Division 3.
I think we can, still stay in the playoffs for this year. I think crunch matches today, actually.
This manager, Tommy Widrington, got us out of trouble last year in the last few games, and this season has been a revelation. Much better players on the pitch, great football.
Better scouting rather than just trying to look for some old boys who've been in the league many times. We've looked to younger players who want to have a chance, and they've proved themselves.
We never have total confidence until the 94th minute when we won. So, no, we should beat Dorking. After Friday's result, we desperately need to beat Dorking today.
Lost to Maidenhead Friday, 4-0. So.
Yeah, can you talk to me about that? What
No.
That glove on the wing, yeah? Willard holding mid, yeah?
Aldershot's form, combined with their recent disciplinary indiscretions, has necessitated a handful of changes, which makes it a little harder for the Wanderers bench to figure out what system they're up against and where each player is supposed to be playing. For the record, Wanderers are their standard 3-5-2 and the Shots are 3-4-1-2. What this means in practical terms is that, including Harrison, Dorking have 4 players who can knock the ball around together at the back, and the Shots only have 2 players to press with. So, Dorking should be able to retain the ball fairly comfortably.
Go and get it. Tone, get it! Tony! Bobby, drop off!
Marc wants them to use the overload, but Tony's giving it back to Harrison.
No! No! Fucking hell, mate! Fuck off, mate! Fucking hell!
Dorking's day gets off to a horrendous start. Despite never planning for a clip over a striker, Dorking's defenders spread out and Harrison tries to find Bobby Joe. The ball doesn't clear Laurent Talage, who immediately plays in Josh Barrett. Barrett then slots the ball in to punish the Wanderers for their sloppy play and drive their gaffer crazy.
Bobby! Hey, Tony takes it! Tony takes it off him! He just gives it to Tony! Tell him! Tony's there, Bobby just drops his shoulder, gets it off him!
Wanderers need to react positively to the setback, for defeat here would be disastrous, and yet they just can't get their patterns going, possibly due to an effective Aldershot press.
You're in there, Charlie, you're in! Charlie, you're in!
While Marc's stress levels are rising, at least Charlie Carter is showing a willingness to get Dorking out of the hole they've dug for themselves.
Man up your Bob! Man round your Bob! Get round him, Bob!
The Wanderers are beginning to rouse now as they set about pinning Aldershot back.
Deliver! Deliver! Get up in, Bob!
The early goal, however, has instilled confidence in Aldershot, and when they come forward, they don't think twice about firing shots in Harrison Mayall's general direction. Talage bounces a shot as if he were Guy Gibson, and safe hand Solo parries more effectively than the walls of the Ruhr dams.
That is, this 3v2 to give us like GCSE stuff. This is fucking easy. They're not even jumping.
They've got to want the ball though, right? That's the problem. That's half the problem. They're not wanting the ball.
But all Toby's just got going at the ball.
Yeah.
Every time.
20 minutes in and Dorking do manage to make a pattern work, and Jimmy Mewett gets his first chance to have an impact.
Get in, Jimmy. Get in the box, Chaz.
Great ball.
I thought Seb got it.
Tony! That's it! Bobby! When he's travelling, Bobby, look for the ball!
Come on, Joshy.
Straight line, forward! Seb, Charlie's here. Bobby's gone. Warm up.
Bobby Joe's calf has gone, or at least it's been tweaked. We're not entirely clear on that. But either way, it's yet another first half substitution for Marc to have to deal with.
Easy!
What's up, Bob?
Yeah, my calf.
Your calf's gone. Okay, just take your time.
Yeah, Bob, you're off.
Have some water, take time.
Them 2 tackles and the second one, as I pushed off to go in there, just felt.
Did you feel it go? Did you feel it pop?
Twinge, yeah. It's like it's in a twinge, like
On the outside bit or the inside bit?
in the belly.
It's his calf, he felt a twinge on it.
What is it?
His calf, he felt it go.
Keep it positive here, Bob. I know it ain't ideal for you, but we need to fucking keep this positive.
Baz Fuller replaces Bob, and typically he's the next player to need attention from Izzy when Talaj catches him in the face. Look at these two go. Look at their hair bouncing. We're not even talking about Izzy. Baz has a nosebleed and he's a little concerned that he's broken it.
No?
My nose broke though, no. Can't fucking feel my nose.
Look at me. No, you're good.
Elbow fault. Can you tell the ref from me? It's an elbow. That's why he's got a bloody nose.
I know that's your view of it. He's right on top of it. I don't think he could be much better place to see it. He's seen it as reckless.
The resulting free kick gives Dorking a chance to use their height advantage and stick the ball on the Shots back line. Jimmy Mewett turns Tommy Willard inside out and then attempts to deliver a cross.
Handball! That's handball, Fulf! That's handball! That's handball! That's handball, Fulf! That's handball, mate!
Luke Moore gets a yellow for protesting too much, and while we here at BOA don't fully understand how the handball law works, we think, from what we can tell, that this is a decent case for Dorking.
How's he stopped it?
Even without the penalty, Dorking are having a decent spell here, and Aldershot are looking a little ropey at the back.
Whole pitch knows it. No, it's not. Don't defend him. Whole pitch fucking knows it. No, we don't need to defend it. He might have got it wrong, that's fair enough, but don't defend it. Richie! No chance!
The Wanderers really need to cap this spell with a goal.
Got a shot.
That's a foul.
False. Give it!
Seb Bowerman takes a first-time shot, only to balloon it into the bank of supporters behind the goal.
Seb, good areas, that's okay.
Marc recently recalled Isaac Philpott from his loan, and Isaac's moved across to the left of the defence and is doing a solid job. Gives the ball away in midfield and Talaj gets in, only for Mayle's arm and Philpott's quick feet to deny him a second.
Laws of the game, it's a yellow card. Laws of the game, yellow card. Laws of the game, tell the ref, that's a yellow card. And I laws inside out. He's off. It's a dangerous situation.
Breaking wide with a man on the
No, he was off. There's no one covering. No one. It's time for the off, Jace!
Isaac very nearly marks his return to the side with a goal, but his header slips over the bar. With only seconds left to play, Aldershot come forwards one last time. James Daly catches a sweet volley, only for safe hand Solo to tip over the bar, as if he were in an American pub.
Richie! No chance! No, that's handball! H, you've made 2 brilliant saves since that mishap. You never need to clip any balls because you're 4v2. So you just give it to Tone. Tone, you've got to go and get the ball because we're 4v2. Huh? Yeah, I'm saying, but that's how that's happened. Okay, but we've done it now. Tone, when it goes to Isa, I think you're doing it perfectly. Or when it goes to left or right, Baz or Eyes, just go and get a little bit more of angle on it, tiny bit more sort of closer. It's a big pitch, right? Because otherwise we've got to hit longer passes than we want, and they're the ones they can anticipate. Just make that a little bit more fluid. Baz, same again. Baz, if he goes out to Isaac, you know, Tone, you should follow your pass. Baz, come round and come back, we're gone. We don't want to be, when you're trying to play out a 3v2, but you're the width of the pitch, that is when you will give them the ball at some point. They're at 6 and 7s off Jason. They literally cannot win a header. So we've done it brilliantly. Charlie just getting off it. So when you see us going long, Josh, your job is to go and think, well, I'm going to go and take this bloke there as well. Yeah? The structure's really good. It's only the turnovers have been the only problem, the turnovers, yeah? So when they've got loose their wingers, Isaac, great half. When they've got loose their wingers, their left and right back, we've shuffled really well. They put the ball around the corner. It hasn't really looked threatening, not really. We've defended it well, we've intercepted it. I'm actually all right with that. We've forced them into them areas we said. You've got a lot of time and space to pass the ball. And I think you can just play a little bit shorter. Their gaffer is fucking screaming at them, going mental. Their chances have come from turnovers. And the turnovers have only come from us being a little bit out of shape. Children, stay with me. Us being out of shape, right? Okay, or us losing the ball. It's only been turnovers, their problems. This is about, just remember those little things you spoke about at the start. This is the start of our running, okay? There's a lot of football to go here. The more crosses off, the better. The more shots off, the better. The more we run them in the box, the better. The minute we get a goal, the whole trajectory of the game is going to be with us, right? It's a 0-0 game, bar a silly mistake, right? Now, that said, we have to fucking earn it and we have to deserve it, right? But this is where we, as part of this running, this now is where we fucking have a go. Right now is where we have a go, right? When the fucking whistle goes, can we go and have a 15-minute spell of working really hard? Just for 15. Go really hard for 15. Press the game, put it on them, get their gaffer making changes. Okay? All right, boys, come on. I'm going to put you on now, I think.
Yeah.
Can you go on now, do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to do Alfie now. Gut feeling. Alfie, very important, the pressing. When they slide, you've got to do the 10. Yeah? You play off Jason the whole time. He's winning every header. Boys, listen. Sorry, Maura, I'm going to take you off. Okay, business decision. I'm going to take you off, okay? You're going to drop in there. Just what I'm just thinking about, the whole dynamics, the yellow card, all that shit, right, okay? Going to get Alf on. If we need to go, obviously you're playing that role, yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, mate, I think you played well, actually, but I'm just thinking about the scenario. We need goals. We need people on the pitch that can score goals, okay, yeah? All right, mate, okay, that's the change, okay? All right, come on, boys.
Come on, Shah, that's it. Here we go. What's in the box? Come on, lads. Come on.
All right, cheers, mate. You've done all right there. Charlie, so you just need to do Widrington, so you can run off him all the time, yeah? And make sure, obviously, Alfie does the under pressing, all that shit, yeah? He's making a change here, yeah? Stokes, yeah? Yeah, James? Keep an eye on the change. I'll be the fucking Barrett, surely.
Barrett's on.
Yeah, but
he's not made it yet.
Oh, has he not made it?
Aldershot are looking to change personnel, but we're not expecting a change in system, even if the Oppo gaffer is getting frustrated with his side's performance. Charlie Carter, meanwhile, is keen to literally take the game to the shots.
Alfie! Get on, Jim.
Take him on. Take him on, Shah.
Get a shot off, Chaz. Strike it. Do something, boys.
Charlie gives Jimmy a chance, but the mercurial winger blazes over. Wanderers have started the half well, although the shots are primed to counter, and we all know what a Dorking corner usually leads to.
Fouling, fuck! Who's on the keeper?
Isaac, you don't need to tell me, Isaac's there, mate.
Tyler Frost thinks he's bagged a second, only for a safe hand to pop up and deny him his goal. The visitors are having most of the possession while the home side are creating more openings.
It's these 25 minutes that matter. That Jason winning every single battle. Can we, when we get it there, can we run him in the box? Can we fucking get shots off? Yeah. We work. This is where you don't give in. This is when you go again. Come on. Come on, 25 minutes, come on.
Marc's pep talk seems to have the desired effect as Dorking take control of the ball and 10 minutes later create their best opening of the game. Strikes a crossfield ball that Jimmy Mewitt gets on the end of. His header puts Alfie in, and the young striker holds the ball up long enough for Jim to join him in the box. Jim's shot is blocked, and Alfie takes up the rebound, pinging it off two different players, like one of those guys you see on TikTok who bounces balls off loads of things before, hitting a target, like bouncing them around a room and then down the stairs or whatever. You know what I mean.
Well done, mate. Well done. Come on.
Drink, Dino.
Win it back! Win it back!
Aldershot are taken aback by the development, and Wanderers have belief coursing through their veins.
Oh, Jazz! Recover! Get there, Jimmy! Get there, Jimmy! Careful, George! Outside, Jimmy, just protect!
What a chance. Morgan's job, that, isn't it? Carter.
Charlie Carter gets the better of Haji Manoga and attempts to give the keeper the eyes, but it doesn't work and the chance slips away. Straight away, Aldershot create an opening that should sink the Wanderers.
Win it back, guys! Win the ball back, Josh! Stay, Josh!
Isaac's glancing header nearly beats Mail, and when the ball lands kindly for Daly, he should win the game, but he doesn't.
Yeah, we've got to defend here to not concede. We'll just all go back for dead balls.
Marc wants to protect the draw. Jimmy wants to get the winner.
Got his eye, look, surely.
Jim's not the only one sniffing around for a heroic ending. Jason Pryor is next to give it a shot.
We locked, are we locked?
Go on. Go on.
Coming.
There's time enough for one last chance. Former EastEnders cult hero Willard crosses beautifully for Talaj, who connects 1-0 with his header, only for safe hand Solo to palm it away, capping his own redemption arc.
Not the worst. Could have been to one, not ideal, but it's not the worst. Run them, yeah. Cheers, Tommy, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Hugo, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. We need to think about what that scoreline would look like if we was mid-table. That scoreline, if you're mid-table or in the playoffs, that scoreline you know, when you go a goal behind innocuously in the first minute, that scoreline and what we've done to get back in the game was really, really good. I've had an outstanding game there, which is great. Obviously, it's never ideal when the keeper makes good saves. We have to critique the game in the right way. All that matters right now is our running, and we've got 1 point. We've got 1 point in our first game of the running. This is our running. We've got opportunities here to go and win our games and get our points on board. So we're treating this like we would the playoffs. We're treating it like one-off games, one at a time, like the playoffs. Our aim is to not be beaten, just like the playoffs. I'll pick the right team for this Altrincham mob all day long, and we will I'll make sure by doing my interviews and shit, I get that place rammed out. And they'll have about 100 there, and I'll make sure we get 2,500 in there, right? For us to rattle them defensively and put on a show going forward. Okay, boys? Right? We're now going to play these phase of games like the playoffs. That was always in my head, right? End of season, like the playoffs, forget anything. If you win, because that's what's good about the playoffs, I've been in them loads of times, is that when you go to the playoffs, you know that nothing else matters. If you win your games, you're going to be sat there going, result. Everything's in our control, okay? And this is a point gained and a point towards that today, all right? Well done. I've got a debrief already, a foot long. No matter what happens with whether we survive or whether we have the new chapter in the story, I've got a list of things that I'll never fuck up on again. I know what they are now. I don't need any support with it. I know what I would do where we are. We're going to pick a fresh team for Altrincham, take a tiny bit of what we saw today into it in terms of individuals that either ruled themselves in or out, look at how Altrincham play, and we're going to try and play it like our playoff semi-final. Must-win game. Has to be a must-win game.
If you want to watch a full-length episode, join us on YouTube memberships or on Patreon. And if you would like to support us to make sure we keep going, you can do that. Or hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends about us and leave a comment. That's how this works.